Okay, most of you guys will have to watch the review to get why you should watch the show, which, by the way, you totally should. But for all my hip hop fans out there, Nas is the narrator. Yeah, that's right. Nas rap narrates in every episode. Which I guess means it should be called rapperating. I know it seems like I'm just reviewing Netflix originals, but I'm not. This happened to be the first thing I reviewed. But that said, they knocked it out of the park with this one. This miniseries is fantastic. Almost dare I say Shaolin fantastic. It mainly told the story of how a few kids are trying to get out of the South Bronx through their music. Some of them try to get out through disco, while others express themselves through the early forms of hip-hop. And that was everything I wanted and more in a hip-hop origin myth. The acting, directing, cinematography, and the music. Man, the frickin' music were all amazing. This miniseries is directed by Baz Luhrmann, who is most well known by your parents for Moulin Rouge, and you know him best for The Great Gatsby. If you've ever heard anything about this series prior to the review, the words over the top probably came up. But looking back at Baz's previous work, I would say The Get Down is almost understated. But that says more about Baz than The Get Down, but I digress. It does a great job telling this story with what I feel are some very good directing choices, especially this one sequence in the last episode. That part wasn't even about rap, but because of the directing and editing of the sequence, I think that was the best part of the whole show. It's a testament to his directing ability to get me to get the most enjoyment out of a non-hip-hop scene when I originally watched it for the hip-hop. Well, that and Shamik Moore, because after Dope, I'll watch anything that guy's in. Quick side note, watch Dope. It is fucking amazing. Okay, I got a little too excited there. But now that I've mentioned Shamik Moore, I think now's a good time to get in the acting. For the most part, it's pretty good. The first of the three main characters is Ezekiel, aka Zeke, aka MC Books, played by Justice Smith, aka the black kid from Paper Towns, aka the shitty movie that made a cash grab off the sets of Fault in Our Stars. He was a smart kid who was trying to find his way out of the Bronx and was being torn in a bunch of different directions, which Smith really did well. I really enjoyed his performance. He was funny, serious, and can spit some nice bars when he needs to. Plus, I've been told we look a lot like each other, so we gotta stick together. His love interest and the second main character is Mylene Cruz, a girl trying to escape from the thumb of her ultra-religious dad and become a disco star. She's played by newcomer Harrison Guadala. I don't think I pronounced that right. She did a good job acting, but what stood out most from her performance was her singing, because that girl can fucking sing. I didn't really like her character that much because I found her pretty self-centered throughout, which oddly enough isn't addressed in the show really that much. Except by my man, Shamik Moore, who plays drug pusher turned DJ, Shaolin Fantastic. Yes, that's his name. Yes, it is awesome. Yes, he is awesome. The most enjoyable parts of the show were the interactions between Justice Smith and Shamik Moore's characters. That, and whenever they started making music together. There were a bunch of other characters in the show that stood out, like the other members of Zeke and Shaolin's crew, but most were kinda cliched, like the corrupt politicians, the asshole gangsters, the religious zealot. I will say this though, because I wouldn't have believed it myself before I watched it. Jane Smith is in this show, and he is actually good. Now there's a bunch of stuff to like in this show that I haven't mentioned. Stuff like the costumes, the art style, and the general atmosphere. But come on, we all know what you really want to hear about. Hey John, how hype is the music? Pretty fucking hype. The disco stuff is good, surprisingly good in fact, which fits because this show is about the decline of disco as much as about the birth of hip-hop. Speaking of which, the hip-hop in this show is great. I mean, when I found afterwards that Nas, who besides rap-writing the show is also the producer, Grandmaster Flash, who was also portrayed in the show, and Curtis Blow took the stars of the show on a hip-hop bootcamp, I believed it, because all of these kids can spit bars. And the combination of writing of the raps, one of which is so good that it got as close as bringing a tear to my eye as media can get, and Justice Smith's delivery of them was spot on. Now, some of the rap nerds can point out a lot of inaccuracies in the show's portrayal of rap in the 70s. The main one that I noticed being the complexity of the rhymes that the show uses didn't really come out until Rakim was doing that shit in the mid to late 80s. But that doesn't matter, because above all else, this show is just fun. Now, as you guys know, I like to give 3 review scores for each film or show. The first, the general score, is a 9 out of 10, or insanely good, with a caveat. If you absolutely despise rap in all forms, don't watch it. But for the rest of us, this is a great miniseries, which tells a compelling story in an interesting setting with very good directing, solid acting, and phenomenal music. The second, roast score, is 3 pot roasts out of 10, because it can't really be made fun of. Sure, there are some goofy moments in here, but not enough to mock the whole thing. The final Netflix and chill rating is 7 drunk texts out of 10. There's some romance, some comedy, and you find out if your date's into rap, which is often a deciding factor in my relationships. You know what? I should probably rethink that. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I'm John. This has been the Netflix Bargain Box, and I'll catch you guys next time.